All right, boys, let's get right through this. So let's see. The Bills got the ball. Miami. We all got fooled. So this week was the week of the upsets. So we don't know when they're gonna do it, but they always do it. I thought they were gonna do it week one. I was wrong. They did the upsets this week, but man, they really flipped the script this week. A lot of people lost money. A lot of people got screwed this week, man. The NFL really stuck it to people. But let's get right through this. All right, so the Bills, they do a little funky motion. Look at this rusher right here. He didn't collide with the back at all. Right here, guys. What is he doing? This guy right here, he should be colliding with number 4. Hit him with your left shoulder, to slow him down and to alert the other guys that a running back is coming out into the flats. That's the best way to alert somebody. Instead, he runs right by him like they're in a supermarket aisle getting like a loaf of bread. He's like, hello. And then gets his bread, and goes to the register. The only problem is there's no one at the register because the ball is thrown. So he's at the register, and the person at the register is in the back somewhere, like stocking shelves. Now the ball's thrown. But now let's see who's responsible for covering this guy because they blitzed, right? So let's see. Here it is. A number 11 was responsible. And right here, this guy is picking him. So this should have been called. I didn't even notice this until now. So this is a pick play that should have been called. He literally picked him. And then dude falls on his face. On his stomach, And that's how they score. But the average fan is not going to see that. Like, most people probably didn't see what happened there. But I just broke it down for you. There it is, guys. That's how he scored. Very simple, stupid, easy play. Just being given up. Let's see. Next play. Same game, Miami this time. Crashes inside. Very terrible play. And no one on the running back. So, I don't know why he's not being aggressive. You have 2 guys in the flat and you're being so not aggressive. And then he just, look at what the hell was, this is kayfabe, guys. Look at 39. This right here is like WWE kayfabe. This is WWF kayfabe. This is from like the 80s. Dude blocks him, crap ass block, and then dude flails his arms and like falls over. He's like, oh my god, and then loses his fucking mind. Excuse my French, but he really did. Look at this. What the heck? What? Did you, with the 5-yard line, lift up and grab your leg and wrap around you like a python? Did the python of the 10-yard line or the 5-yard line grab your leg? Buddy? Look at this. And then the 5-yard line lifts up, pythons his leg, and he doesn't know what to do with his mind. Right? Like, I guess the NFL has like a little rope that they lift up, a little rig. Since they rig everything else, why not rig the lines? Why are they showing so much of this game? All right, so look at the left side of the line. Let's see the push. Crash inside right there. You see 94? That's disgusting, guys. You're going to see this guy right here crashes all the way inside. That's terrible. So he basically is giving up the edge. You're going to see everyone just crash in. So Miami just laid down this game. I didn't really watch much of these games, but now that I see it, Miami laid down. This isn't what you would do on the goal line. Everyone would be rushing into the man that's in front of them so every gap is covered and the linebackers can fill. Once you start crashing inside like that, you're helping the blockers block you down, and now the linebackers are going to get washed. That's all that's going to happen, especially if they're pulling guys. See, double crash inside. So like I said, you're just helping the blockers block you down. Think about it. You go inside. Say this is the blocker and you're the rusher. You go inside. The blocker just has to wash you down. You helped them. Now if you go head up on them, now you guys have to push each other. It's battle of resistance. But now you go inside. Now the guy just helps you. That's what they did. Both guys. See, now this guy, I can't tell what number it is, 23 or 33, gets shoved inside. Same thing with 94. You help these 2 guys block you in. Now the running back is just going to walk inside. 2 down blocks. This guy comes in, and now this guy is not even reacting. because he doesn't want to hit anybody. I don't blame him. He's a little cornerback, so he doesn't want to hit anyone. Running backs full speed already at the 3-yard line, 4-yard line. These guys haven't reacted yet. This is an easy walk-in touchdown. And then he runs into the guy that didn't want to really come in. That's easy. That touchdown right there just shows you Miami was not trying to play. And right now the game is only 10-7, guys, and they're already laying down. You can already tell the game is over just by how those guys were playing on the goal line. No intensity, no want to, no care. Just going inside, letting guys block you down. Same thing up here, guys. Up top. Well, this guy's getting triple teamed. Alright, so he's getting triple teamed for some reason. 3 guys are blocking this one guy. So this one guy should be falling down and making a pile with these 3 guys. And this linebacker, since 3 guys are blocking one, this guy should be flying past number 64 right here. You see 64? This linebacker is just sitting there. He obviously is going to hand it off, and even if he doesn't, you want to fly in and meet the running back and just fucking tackle him, because you have, 2 guys here, and you got 3 guys to cover. So you can handle that. This guy can be aggressive because you have 3 on 2 here. You know, and this guy's blocking, so fly in past 64 and try to make this tackle, especially if they're running the ball, and they do run it. Look at this guy. Guys, that's fake, guys. I need to show you guys. This is so fake. No linebacker is going to try to fill on the outside. Because right now, 64 has declared he's turned his shoulders toward the right side of the sideline. So this linebacker has a fill right behind his ass. So what's going to happen is you're going to see this dumbass he basically gets tripped by the 45-yard line and stumbles, does this fake little stumble, and then he proceeds to run to the left side. Why would you fill left when you have a guy right here? You would never do that. You're the only guy on the right side. If you don't fill here, the running back's going to run right where you should have been and run up the middle because there's no one there. He's going to run this side when he should have been running this side up here. It's so dumb. I can't even believe what I just saw. Then now he does the stumble, right? The 45-yard line lifts up, trips him. See, guys, what I mean? He should have gone behind 64. You go behind 64, you make the tackle. Instead, he goes in front of the guys when there's already someone right here. It's just so dumb, and one guy's being triple teamed. I've never seen anything like this. What is this guy, Aaron Donald? No, he's not. So why is one guy being triple teamed? See what I mean, guys? See, the running back goes right where the linebacker should have been. Like, why is he hiding behind guys? I just don't get. This is baffling to me. The hole is back here, linebacker. He goes in front of them because it's fake football. No linebacker would fill that way. See? He stumbles and goes in front and basically hides himself. And the running back goes right behind these linemen, like where he should have been. It makes no sense to me. I'm really trying to figure it out. This is probably a touchdown, or no, it's a long run. Because linebackers are just not doing what they're supposed to do. I can't even believe what I just saw there. Like, James Cook is not that good, guys. It's just the linebacker went into the wrong gap. He completely pretended that there was no A-gap responsibilities. Like, if you don't fill the A-gap, who's going to do it? Especially when one guy is being triple teamed. I can't believe what I just saw there, guys. Now the crash left, and then this guy gets completely turned his shoulders, and the guard gets beat. Actually, it's the left guard, guys. Left guard gets beat. They should have switched on that one, guys. So right here, the guard, stay where you are. Let this guy go to the tackle, and then the guard picks up this guy. That's all they should have done. 66 should have stepped up right here. You pick up this fat boy, and then this guy looping around, number 70 will pick up. So they completely botched this, man. See what I mean? They botched that completely. How is it that I know how to block this, but they don't? And then Tua, instead of throwing it out of bounds or taking the sack, he just says, "Here, buddy, take a pick six. We're already laying down. Let's make matters worse." Like, come on, guys. Like, you can't possibly think that any of these 3 plays that we saw are remotely real. Like, at all. Oh, yeah, this is the touchdown. So let's see how they play Justin Jefferson. Free release. No one jams him at all. Like, at all. They pretend he's not even there. And Sam Darnold looks like Dan Marino. And he hits him with the 97-yarder. Two guys double teaming. And you would think one of these two guys would jam and slow him down. Or maybe this guy hit him a little bit just to slow down the timing. Nope. We got him doubled, and we're just going to let him run on by us and walk on by. And then look at it. Look at this guy. Look at this 30. Why would you run that far like that? You should have waited to make sure he wasn't going to cut back. Now you're getting beat on the cutback. And then how's the guy behind both of you sprinting by both of you? Because they're not really running. It's sad. Now, this is sad too. Jacksonville letting Deshaun Watson just run the ball in on you. Like, you're just going to let this guy just score? This is just bad goal line defense. First of all, what kind of alignment is this? Let's talk about this. So you got 3-on-3, fine. Why is there not a guy in the middle here, a linebacker? There should be a linebacker spying the quarterback. Instead, he's standing on the outside. Fine, that's stupid. Okay, if he runs left, yeah, you got him sealed left. But if he runs right, I guess this guy would steal him right here. So the middle is the problem. There's no one in the middle. They're down a guy. And that's how they lost this. You run up the middle, there's no one there because there's no linebacker. You got a linebacker, he fills when he sees him come forward. They completely misaligned this. They didn't line up to this properly. Yeah, they have no one in the middle, guys. This is not NFL defense. Jacksonville gave that touchdown up. Ay, ay, ay. So we've seen 4 plays where they just give it up. And that's what the highlights are. They're just give up plays. Now, the worst quarterback in the league, they have looking like one of the best quarterbacks right now. We all know Malik Willis is or was trash, but when the NFL wants to script the guy to look like the second coming of Michael Vick or whoever the NFL great you want to insert in at the time, they can do that. So a guy that made one of the best throws we can ever imagine last week just looked like lost today. Anthony Richardson looked lost. The guy who's been playing looked lost, right? But the guy who's only had a couple starts and who we just noticed is trash looked like he's been playing for years when the Titans gave up on him after 2 games. Come on, guys. So in Indy, you can tell they're not really rushing there. Somehow, guys, 3 guys, they're all open right here, guys. They're all open. Runs an out route. He had either guy open on that. And what kind of coverage is this? Dude goes with his left hand. Like, ugh. So basically, if he goes with his left hand and misses it, it's a touchdown because you're not going to be able to tackle him because you gave away your entire position. You're never supposed to use your left arm. You're supposed to use your right arm so you can make the tackle with your left arm if you miss it with your right arm. Very stupid. And this was just the cover 2. Hold on. Let's see how they play this. No, this is cover 3, and the corner goes too far inside. See? Because this guy runs to the flat. Doesn't really jam. Now, the corner right here is supposed to be sitting, waiting for this streak to come at him. Because this guy goes inside. Let this guy go to the safety. Because he's running a post. So you pass the post off. This guy should be. This corner should be passing this post to the safety who's going to be in the middle. Now, this corner should be sitting here waiting for 14 to come to him. Instead, you're going to see this guy run all the way inside and give up his deep third. And that's all it is. It's another give up touchdown. See? See number 0? He has no business being this far inside next to the safety. Like, this is cover 3, guys. Like, come on, man. But this is part of the kayfabe. This is part of letting teams score, letting guys look so great, letting guys look better than they are, because number 0 is covering a guy in the middle of the field when the safety is right here, when he should be literally sitting here and coming up, making a play. This is stupid. This is what they tell guys. They'll tell the guys, oh, we're playing cover 3, but they're going to be running a wheel route in your zone, so I need you to go inside and just carry the guy and leave your zone open. That's what they do. That's literally what they do, and they did it right here. Time and time again. Number 0. Now he's going to jog and let the guy score, even though he was supposed to be there. That's their rookie. Apparently doesn't know how to play a coverage that's been played since he was 5 years old. Now the Saints, remember what I said, guys? The Saints look like the best team in the world when they play the Panthers. Now it's looking like they've found something here, man. Their offense is very challenging because they use motions almost every play. They got quick guys. They have gadget guys. Alvin Kamara is what McCaffrey has been. This team is very good. You give Carr time to throw the ball in an offense. I said this last year. They should have won the division. They're probably going to win it this year, and them or Tampa. So the Saints are looking good, guys. They're for real. They figured it out. And I've always said Derek Carr is a decent guy at quarterback. Didn't look good last year, but he's looking good this year. He paid his dues, though, guys. You got to remember, the NFL, they make guys pay their dues before they win anything. So who knows, man. The Saints, they got receivers. They got a good defense. They got a running back. I thought this team was going to be good last year, man. But this year, they might just pop. And like I always say, guys, every year there's at least 6 new playoff teams, guys. The Saints might be one of them. The Cowboys might not be one of them. So who knows? It's a long season, but don't be weary. Don't be surprised if you see new teams, 6 of them, because it happens every year, guys. So they run right. Look at this D-line, or if there is one, lack thereof. Look at them getting pushed back, backpedaling. Look at this guy backpedaling. Doesn't even fight to get off. Really, guys? Look at the effort, guys. Look at the backpedaling on the D-line. They're not fighting to get off of these blocks. They're not really trying to get to the tackle. Just look at them. There's no aggression. No one's trying. So right from that touchdown, anyone betting on the Cowboys, you should have known that they're laying down. I was busy yesterday. I didn't get to really watch many of these games. But, guys, you can see it. It's in front of you, right there in front of your face. You can see if they're not trying. If I saw that first touchdown in slow motion, I could have told you guys the Cowboys are losing this game. They're just not trying. They laid down on that. Micah Parsons all game was not really rushing, crashing inside. Where's Micah right now? Nowhere to be found. Deep touchdown. Chris Olave, right? Or actually, I don't even know who that is. Who the hell is 22, and how did he get so open? Whoops, I'm trying to see where 22 is. So there he is. He didn't really get jammed. Dude, touches him. Right here, look at this. Touches him. So this is cover 2, the way he's playing that. Literally does a touch jam. Doesn't even jam him with any aggression. Just touches him. And dude runs down the middle of the field. And then the safety just reaches his arm out just to make it seem like he was trying to stop it for the cameras. That was just for the cameras. He was never in any position to stop that play, nor was he gonna if he could have. Just know that. Motion to the left, play action, no jam, and they paid no mind to the running back on the screen. All the D linemen run upfield. Shit angle, dude doesn't even try to make the tackle. Now Alvin Kamara is going to jog his way to the end zone. That's it. He's just going to jog. Literally, he just jogged into the end zone. And now we'll get a better view of this. Watch the whole D-line just run upfield. Look at this. They run up. Number 90 runs out of the way. Could have stopped the back if he wanted to, but he shifted over to his left and let the running back catch it. Now you're going to see a bunch of Cowboys stay in the middle of the field, take no angles or a sprint at all. And that's all it is, guys. It's very hard to watch. They show so much of individual games. Look at this D-end crash inside. So they're giving up a play here. Crash inside because he's not trying to rush. And big play, right? Oh, yeah, we showed this. We showed this play. The defenders don't really try to tackle. 29, goes over the top when the ball's already caught. And 22 is supposed to go low and take out his legs. Instead, he goes high when this guy's already high. And they let him duck under. I don't even know what that was. Don't tell me that was a tackle attempt, because the dude went like that with his hand and didn't even like try to tackle him. That's guys, that's putrid. That's putrid. 29 after he caught it, and then 20 or 32 goes right by him. Like, what the hell was that? People thinking this stuff is real. Shame on you. And this is the touchdown. Michael Parsons goes way too far upfield. Look at this. Why are you so far upfield, sir? And then over here, you're going to see this D tackle doesn't even fight upfield at all. So there's a huge car size hold. See right here? Huge car size hold because nobody is fighting upfield because the Cowboys laid down this game. Look at 21 gave up right there too. What the hell? Look at this. 21 gets off the block and then just says, whatever. They're all jogging. No one cares. I'm telling you guys, when they're the losing team and they're scripted to lose, you can see that they don't try. They don't run. They don't move. They just basically want the game to end. And Dak just got paid last week, and this is the game he comes out and does for you. Whatever. Magnet catch, right? None of these catches are impressive at all. Magnet catch just sticks to his freaking arm. Not going to give him another replay because that was just unimpressive. Obviously, they gave you a magnet catch there. And this, I wish I bet the mortgage on this. Jim Harbaugh against the Panthers in this organization. Yeah, man. If there's any game I should have bet on, this is the one. Like, I can't believe I didn't bet the mortgage on this game. This is just one-on-one coverage, and the DB just doesn't try to go for the ball. That's J.C. Horn, too. Yeah, he's been a bust. He's supposed to be their best corner, and he's just a bust and a half. A bust down. Look at him. They send him on a blitz because he can't cover nobody. And then wide open. Maybe he was supposed to cover that guy, and he just said, you know what, I'm going to blitz. Because let's see. So you can see that guy never got covered from the get-go. He releases, and neither one of these two pick him up. You can tell. Neither one of those two guys picked that guy up that I just pointed out. See? And he's just wide open. So where did that other guy go that was supposed to be on him? Because one of those two guys was supposed to pick him up. And you know that. And neither one of them did. And I would love to know what the other guy did or where he went. Just so I can show you guys how fake it is. Because it's very bad. Now on this run, there's supposed to be a defensive end. So they're not even lined up. So there should be a guy lined up here to set the edge. And there's not even anyone lined up there. So just by alignment, the Panthers are beat. Right now, they're beat by alignment. So they're going to get hooked here because there's no one setting the edge. Wow, guys. Bad teams just continue to do bad things. And this is just a big play because no one sets the edge. They were beat by alignment just from the get-go, guys. It's almost like they said, you know what, we're going to line up a gap inside all of us and leave the edge open just so they can run to the edge and get there. That's what that one seemed like because you wouldn't line up like this, guys. Just look at the edge. I'm going to try to pause right here, but look at this. There is nobody on the edge at all except for J.C. Horn, and we know he ain't going to fill nothing. Look at this. There's no one here. Why would there not be anyone on the edge on a jumbo set? And dude just dives on his face, and then everyone, it's just all bad. It's all freaking bad. And let's not forget, make no mistake, J.K. Dobbins has been in the league for years, okay? So don't just tell me, oh, he's just so good all of a sudden. He was on the Ravens for like 5-6 years, guys. So come on now. Now, we know the Ravens, they told these guys to lose the game and lay down. There was so much money on the Ravens, guys. No one at all thought the Raiders had a chance, and nor should you. Why would you think that one of the worst teams in the league has a chance to beat the number one seed from last year? There is nothing that would have you believe that the Raiders will win this game. This is just an NFL rig job right here. Make the Ravens go 0-2 in an unsuspecting game. If all of us had to bet our lives on this, we would never think that the Ravens at home would lose to this crap team. But that's the NFL for you guys. You can't trust anything at all. wide open. And from there, you thought, all right, they're going to handle it. And they had, what, a 10-point lead in the fourth? But squander it? Nah, man, I'm not buying that. No pressure over here. Look at this. No rush at all. Edge guy goes inside, so they're going to give this play up. And touchdown. Wide open. And no rush at all. That's how the NFL goes. False start. And the Patriots return the favor and they don't rush. So the Patriots return the favor, and then look at this. Two guys. Look at they act like their best receiver shouldn't be covered. Look at this. Both of them are standing there. This guy, and now I want you to notice though, this guy doesn't even run. He's not even running, and then there's a guy that's sprinting. So you mean to tell me the guy that doesn't run, you both cover? Right? But the guy that's sprinting up the field, you figure we shouldn't cover him, huh? So we won't cover the guy that's sprinting, but we'll cover the guy that's just meandering and jogging around, right? That's what we're going to do. But that's such a real thing, right? That's what would happen in the NFL. You're just going to let their best receivers sprint by you, but there's another guy, you're just going to let him not just run and just be more worried about him. Okay, right, sure. Like, I just don't. I want to know what the announcers are saying about this. Let's.
Ryan Grubb, offensive coordinator. What's happening is that
He just said gave the offensive coordinator credit. There's nothing the offensive coordinator did there. This is just the defenders being dumbasses and not communicating and not caring. That's all that is.
they're not allowed to get into a huddle. So what he's done is he's forcing the Patriots to be very, very basic.
Very basic. That has nothing to do with being basic. Don't listen to these announcers. What the hell does being basic have to do with that? If anything, being basic would help you to know that, oh, I got number one, you got number two. That's all that is. Really, the number two guy should have been covered by the number two guy. Like, don't tell me they're being very basic. What does that have to do with anything, you dumbass? Now you're just giving them an out and making the audience that knows nothing about football think, oh, they got lost, they got beat because they're being basic. Like, no. No. Basic would help you in that situation because you would know, oh, I got him, you got him. So don't listen to that garbage. No rush at all, right? No rush. And look at this guy. You see that? That's the guy that was responsible for the gap right here. This guy right here. The guy that didn't fall and make a pile, that let his cleats slide back, that's the guy that, right here that looks like a dolphin. Yeah, he's the guy that was supposed to stop the gap and stop this run right here. But he's too busy just being a dolphin in the end zone. I don't know. You got to ask him what he was doing because I have no idea. I'll try to guess, but I have no idea. So right here, where's the edge guy? Look at him. Crashes inside. That's on 93, guys. This is what I mean right here when I say a guy that crashes inside 93. What the freaking hell is he even looking at? What is he looking at, guys? He's not looking at anything because he was told before the play to crash inside and just not pay attention to the ball carrier, which is right in front of him. Guys, this is 93, the defensive end. This is the ball carrier. He has the ball already. What is 93 looking at? All he has to do here is make the tackle, come upfield, make the tackle. At the very least, cut him off and make him come upfield to all these green shirts. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shirts in the middle. All 93 had to do was run upfield and make him cut upfield. And all these guys would have made the tackle. Instead, he runs inside and lets this guy run all the way outside. And this guy, all he has to do is block this one guy because this one guy didn't do his job. It's so stupid, guys. This would never happen. And then this guy trips. Like, oh my God. This was just a give-up play, guys. I'm not showing that again. That's just so stupid. Like, I can't believe what I just saw that. Wow. Now this DN goes way upfield. And then they both do. So both DNs go way upfield. Now this guy goes right where the defensive end should have been. Now he's chasing when he should have already been there. Like, that's all you got to do. Just tell your defensive ends just to crash or just run upfield or just not do what you're taught to do, and it's going to be a big play every single time. Same thing here. Defensive ends run by the quarterback and allow Will Levis to throw a bomb. Luckily, he threw it into double coverage. It was a terrible throw, terrible read. He has a guy wide open right here, guys. Look at this. Let's talk about this situation. You're playing against Aaron Rodgers. You're supposedly one of the worst quarterbacks. You had a shit week last week. It's 10-17. It's 2nd and 9, guys. You're driving. You have a guy wide open here and a guy wide open here. And look at what he does. Look at this. This is DeAndre Hopkins, right? Wide open. Like, what are we doing? You have Hopkins wide open for a first down and much more. But we're going to throw in double coverage and give the ball back to the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. Nope. We're not, though, because the ball is going to go through the defender's hand somehow. Look at this. This is not a good play, guys. Look at this. I thought it was picked off. It's still, even though this got completed, guys, this is a terrible decision. And this is supposed to be picked off by the defender. I don't know how he didn't catch it. I'm going to slow it down a little more because I thought he intercepted this. This is a shit throw that got luckily passed. He literally got lucky here, guys. See? The defender is supposed to have the ball in his hand. So he goes alligator arm, right? Instead of full extension. A full extension gets you an interception here, but he did the alligator arm thing. And that's why you get a touchdown here, guys. They do it all the time, guys. This is not supposed to be a touchdown. It's a terrible read, terrible throw. And I say it's going to be a terrible reaction by the defender because that's an interception. But he pretended to not be able to get it. So that's what you get. And there's Marvin Harrison running across the field untouched. I saw him that whole time running across untouched. Literally the whole time I saw him. And touchdown. Literally, he went across the field, guys. No one jammed him. No one paid him any mind. That was basically a 7-on-7 drill that they told beforehand, this is going to be a touchdown. We're going to let you guys embarrass the Rams. A team that you guys can never beat. And they're just going to make you guys look stupid out there. Defensive end crashes inside. Now he's going to spin out of it. I knew that was going to happen because you're crashing inside against a speedy, quick quarterback. And then you try to get him again, but this time instead of running at him, you fall on your face. Touchdown. Because you can't cover that long in the NFL. Watch. He goes inside. Why would you go inside ever? You're supposed to contain on Murray. And that's what happens. And he wasn't even really trying to get him there. He was pretending like he was going to get him. And then he had another chance to get him, and he dives instead of running at him. See, if he kept running, you'd have the sack. But he wanted to dive to make it look like he tried so hard to get him. Ugh, so stupid. False start. No rush, no care in the world. Wide open. Goes with the wrong arm. Actually, he did the right arm, but he sold out. Instead of jumping here, just keep running. And if you can't get it, just make the tackle. So that's where he fucked up, by jumping and pretending he couldn't swat it. We're not going to watch this again. We'll watch at the point of attack. See, right here, he should have kept running with him. Don't jump up. Because if you miss it, it's a touchdown. If you run with him, you can tackle him and pull him out of bounds and try to make a stop on the goal line. Like, it's stupid, guys. Was this a fumble? Nah, he looked like he was down already. Let's see the tackle. Did he drop it? I can't see anything there, guys. I literally couldn't see anything there. I guess they gave it to him. And the worst part about it was one of those camera angles where everyone's blocking everything. You can't see anything. So you got to go with the call on the field if you can't see anything. Crash inside. Big time crash inside. So that's easy for Jalen to see and to evade. Why would you crash inside on Jalen Hurts? And I don't think A.J. Brown caught a ball in this game unless he wasn't playing. I didn't see the game. I was busy. I'm going to watch a few more plays here. Touchdown. He had a touchdown there and on the slant. Let's get right through this. DN crashed inside, allows him to get outside. Wide open. Kirk Cousins. They send a late blitz that takes a while to get there, guys. If you pay attention here, this blitz takes forever. Let's see when he gets the ball. He hikes the ball now. Look how long it takes for the blitz to get there, guys. Oh, my God. And 53 wasn't really running either. So Philly wasn't really trying to get there, guys. Philly laid down. And look at this shit tackle attempt. Yeah, Philly laid down on that one. That was 1st and 10. Who blitzes like that on 1st and 10? No one would ever blitz like that on 1st down and 10, guys. Like, you got to understand situations. Why would you blitz and send everybody on 1st and 10? Like, that doesn't make sense ever on any account, on any situation. And they had the lead there too. Nah, man. Sounds like you're trying to give up a lead, if anything. So they go for 2 here, right? 3 on 3. But the corner... What the hell's the corner? Why did this number 2 guy... Look at him. He steps inside. Yeah, he did an inside move, but your step inside was so lazy and you never recovered to get back outside. That's terrible, man. You let a second-year guy just completely dismantle you, and you're a 10-year guy who's supposedly seen it all. That's the shit that gets to me every time. He gets hit in the mouth. This is the pick, isn't it? I knew it. This is the pick because they got to make him get hit. DN crashes, but somehow the guy outside gets there because they don't know how to block properly. And he just throws in double coverage, a floating ball right to the safety. I saw that one coming. And that's the game, guys. And other than that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for next week, and stay tuned for my picks on Patreon and win-loss picks on YouTube. Thanks for watching.